Guys, good afternoon, good morning to everybody. So this is your Pokemon Master, and for today's video, guys, we will be discussing, guys, if it's really worth it to start collecting Pokemon or MTG cards, or is it really worth it to do online selling for the hits that you got? Is it really profitable? So today we will make a small discussion about it because I already tried. I'm already trying, guys, to sell these cards. So as you can see, I have a lot of stocks in my table. So these were all non-graded Pokemon and MTG cards, and also One Piece. So we tried to sell One Piece card as well, and we are selling from most common cards to rare cards. So I'm not expecting to get a very high rate of return because my goal only, guys, is to rotate our initial investment so that we can purchase more cards for our videos. So in my take, guys, if you are not a influencer or any YouTube creator, I would not suggest that you would start a card collecting business or card business, card how I say card shop business. The reason being is there's already a lot of sellers online who sell very cheap in their cards. Actually, I've been here in Malaysia for several years, and I've been collecting a lot of cards, MTG, Pokemon, and other cards like One Piece. But I just recently started to sell all of them because I want to gain some profit so that we can buy more set and we can include that in our videos, since we are not yet monetized and we don't have budget for cracking more insane boxes, booster boxes like the other content creator. So we are trying to rotate our money by doing online selling. And actually, we already sold some of the items, but it's really hard, guys, to have a consistent or constant sales because the reason being is there's a lot of competitors in online industry, in online selling. So if you are looking for a business and you want to be a card shop in the near future, so I would like to tell that you need to gain more knowledge on the business itself, and you need to check on how we can be more profitable. Because as I can see, because of the competitors and competitions, it's very unlikely to have a high sales on your product unless you're a very big unless you're like Pokerev, you're a popular guy who is influential, so that a lot of your followers can really buy on your product. But if you are like an ordinary guy like me, which don't have a high fan base, so it's very hard, guys, to sell the item. And of course, some of my viewers were living in US or in Europe, so that it's hard to sell on them because the shipping fee is more expensive than the cards that you're been selling. So is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, if you're a content creator, so you can create more contents about your cards, your box opening. Is it worth it? If you're not a content creator, definitely no. So maybe if you really love the hobby, if you really love the card collecting business, maybe it's for you. But I would suggest be a content creator when you want to become a card seller. And I think that's all, guys. You can watch other content creators as well regarding their experience on this. But in my side, it's still profitable, especially in Pokemon, because we are near on the Pokemon 30th anniversary. So when we reach that heights, I believe that we will gain a lot of attraction, and we will have a boost in our sales. And probably the price of the Pokemon cards will soar up high. Maybe that will become our new all-time high, and that's the peak. That will be one of the peak of this card collecting event. So I think that's all, guys, for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something, and if you're new to my channel, please give me a sub, and hope you can give me a like, and hopefully you can visit also our Shopee shop, Daily Dose of Magic. You can purchase their MTG and Pokemon cards, and hopefully you can be one of our customer. And I think that's all for today's video, guys. See you on next video. God bless. Please subscribe.